What I want to ask today is, do Somalians hate multiracials in America? Strange question, I know, but when I say Somalians, I refer collectively to Somalians, Ethiopians, and Eritreans, people from that part of the world, who are a mixed population that emerged from Africa. And they've quite recently arrived in the West. So going back to the question, do Somalians hate mixed race people? I think hate is too strong a word. I think a better word is there is some tension, there is some friction, there is some animosity between these two communities, basically. And I think that's obviously, because we don't see much interaction between these two communities. And also, there are cultural differences between the two, and obviously religious differences, because a lot of Somalians are Muslims, and a lot of Biracials in the West are Christians. But there's another theory which I have for the reason why Somalians tend to look down on mixed race people in the West. And that's because a lot of mixed race people still identify as black. And to Somalians, this is a big no-no. Now you may think, hey, wait a minute, they're black, right? Somalians are black, they're from Africa. So isn't it a case of the pot calling the kettle black? Well, Somalians don't see themselves as black. They see themselves as a mix of black and Arab. And they more closely associate with people from North Africa, like, for example, Tunisia, Algeria, Libya, right? More so than they identify with people from, say, West Africa, like, for example, Ghana, Nigeria, or Senegal, right? So basically, when people from Somalia and people from Ethiopia arrive in the West and see another minority of biracial people in this country, there's bound to be some sort of competitive urge, right? And let's face it, biracialism in America has had problems in the past, with prejudice, discriminatory laws, the one-drop rule, all that sort of stuff. Whereas their version of biracialism is more established, it's more legitimized. It's the product of an organic interaction between different communities in their geographical area. And let's bear in mind, a majority of people in Somalia are that mix of people. So when these people come to the West and see multiracials identifying as black, to them it's like someone digging a ditch and asking for pity. Well, which may work for the Western liberal mindset, but to these people, anyone who digs a ditch and asks for pity deserves neither pity nor respect, but rather they deserve to be spat on.